Hey guys, it's myaeomi and you're watching my channel. Welcome back, or welcome if you are new. I've come back to my channel. I've been away for a little bit, but I came back so I could style the new Sweet Allure Kit that was just released for The Sims 4. It is literally so my style. It is up my alley. It is so coquette, so girly, so dolly, and I really wanted to style it with the Sweet Slumber Party Kit along with some CC that I had in my collection that I felt went really well with this style. So I made a bunch of new Sims to try this style out. I also wanted to use a lot of CC that the creators of these kits made. So if you didn't know, the Sweet Slumber Party Kit was created by Trillyke, I'm not sure how to pronounce their username, I'm so sorry, but they also create a lot of CC for The Sims 4 obviously, and it's a lot of like clothing and stuff with the same style but other styles as well. So I did want to use a lot of their CC in order to, you know, style these Sims. And I also wanted to use a lot of the CC that hiiii Brittany created, who is the creator of the Sweet Allure Kit, and they usually create a lot of hair and stuff, I think also accessories. So I just went through my collection in my game and I saw what I had from each creator and I tried to use it to my best ability, because obviously not every single thing would work perfectly, so I did have to use other CC and stuff from other creators, but I tried my best. And I feel like that makes a good kit to me personally, because I'm not really a cast kit girly. I prefer buying the build kits because I get more bang for my buck when I get those. I'm not the biggest fan of kits, let alone cast kits, but I felt like these two are really so cute. I just had to get them. I don't have all the kits by any means, but I would prefer getting build kits personally. However, these two kits, they're so cute. If they were CC, I would have gotten them anyways, so it wasn't that big a deal. I prefer getting build kits because I tend to just use CC in cast anyways. I mean, I've recently started to use other in-game stuff, so like clothes from high school years. I feel like the high school year stuff is so cute, and it's kind of underrated for me personally, because I just really just scroll past the whole like base game and the pack section in cast. You know what I'm talking about, like when you have a CC, the CC is all at the bottom, so you just have to scroll down until you get to the CC stuff, and I just would never pay any attention to that unless I was making a male sim or a child sim, because I don't have that much CC for them. For my female sims, I would just not touch a single item from the game itself, and I've just started to do that a little bit more, where I'm like using maybe even accessories and shoes and clothing items from different packs. Some of them are really cute, like oh my god, the Love Struck stuff is so cute. I've yet to use all of the items from these specific packs, because once again, this is a new development for me, realizing that these stuff is actually quite cute and it looks like CC, and that is the highest compliment for the game, because the clothes from the beginning of the game, like base game clothes, get to work, get together clothes, honey, it's rough, let me tell you. And they have gotten so good with creating cast items and build buy items, and I just have to give them their round of applause. And I mean, for these specific kits that I'm using today, they're not created by EA, they're made by CC creators, and I feel like they just look so good. Obviously they're made by CC creators, they know what they're talking about, okay? So they're doing something right, and that is all I have to really say. So if you're interested in getting these kits, I would definitely recommend them under these conditions. One, you think you will use it a lot, you'll get a lot of use out of it, you'll make a lot of sims with this style, or you will maybe use it over and over again, I don't know. And also think about whether or not you personally can justify buying this kit or buying any of these two kits. I don't have a EA creator code or anything, I'm not trying to plug anything, I definitely not doing that, but I'm just telling y'all, be smart with how you spend your money, with how you spend your storage space, wink wink nudge nudge, and get these kits only if you think you'll use them. Because I don't know, even when I'm getting CC, I'm kind of picky about it. It's not costing me a dime to get CC, even if it is like early access or anything. I'll just wait for it to be public and I'll download it only if I can see myself using it at least a bit. If I use it a lot, I'll definitely get it, but if I use it like a few times, I might get it. If I won't use it at all, or if I had it in my game and I don't use it like ever and I never see myself using it, I'm gonna delete that because there's no point in it taking up my space in my CC folder that is already very big. 31 gigabytes, guys, and that was my last check. I don't know how much it is right now. I'm too scared to look. But yeah, I'm not gonna be spending the entire video talking about this stuff. I think this video will be a little bit shorter. Actually, I'm recording this voiceover before I've even edited the video. I made the Sims. I made them all in one morning, and I haven't edited the video a bit. Not a single bit at all. I'm just recording this while I have the free time to record it, while it's quiet ish. You might hear a little bit of background noise because I'm at home and I'm standing right by a window. The window's closed, but it's a bit windy outside, so you might hear a little bit of trees rustling or cars making noise. I don't even know, but this is the most quiet area I can find in my house right now, so I'm really apologetic. I apologize. I'm also using my phone to record because, honey, I don't know how to have a mic. I had a mic, it's not that good quality though, and I just realized that my phone quality is a bit better. I'm definitely saving up to buy a proper mic. If anybody knows any recommendations, please let me know. I want to make some like proper good quality voice recording and stuff, so I'm just letting y'all know. And I do apologize for the poor quality right now, but your girl gotta make some videos and this is the best way I can do it right now. I wanted to talk about the sims that I made 4 sims today. Well, actually I made 9. That's a bit much, I know, it's more than a household, but I made 4 adult sims and I made 5 teen sims. The 5 teen sims are not going to be in this video. I might do that in another video, like later on in the week that I post this, because I feel like 9 sims in one video is a bit much. To be fair, I'm not talking that much. I'm not talking for that long. But the 4 sims that I made today are Nadia, Jocelyn, the third one, I forgot her name, what's her name? Beatrice, and Edith. They're all very cute, very girly and stuff, and I originally wanted to make like a friend group, but as I was making the sims I realized like the first 2 are more like young adults, the third one is a bit of an adult, so I kind of just scrapped that idea and then I just ended up making a grandma for the last one. So I have 2 young adults, 1 adult who is actually the auntie of one of my other sims. My other sim, her name is Bianca Carmichael, and when I was making Beatrice I randomized her last name and I got Carmichael, and I was like, oh wait, Beatrice Carmichael, Bianca Carmichael, it could be a familial thing, and they kind of resemble each other a little bit, even though I never like played the genetics or anything to get her, so I think it could be like an auntie situation. And they also have like a similar like love for pink, even though Beatrice is more like black and pink, Bianca is more like pink Y2K, so I think it could make sense. The other sims, Nadia, her last name was House. Like I randomized it once, I got House, and I recently finished watching House and I was like, oh my god, stop, this is perfect. She's gonna be a surgeon, even though House is not a surgeon, but she's gonna be like a doctor. She's gonna be like somebody in the medical field. Maybe her father is a doctor, maybe he's a little bit unorthodox in his medical practices, maybe he also, you know, like has some pain somewhere on his body, probably his leg, I don't know, I'm just, you know, randomizing this stuff off the top of my head. Maybe his name is maybe it starts with a G, maybe it's like Gregory. Oh, Gregory House, that sounds like a really unique name. Yeah. But yeah, her name was randomized to be House. I thought it was so funny, and it's almost as if my game was listening to me, because my life was just house every single night after school for like a month, 2 months. Honestly, I was just like binge watching the whole series as much as I could while I had the free time and stuff. So it's just really funny that was the randomized name. Also, the next sim is her best friend. Her name is Jocelyn. I don't remember her last name, but you'll see it on the screen, I guess. And Jocelyn and Nadia are best friends. I imagine they go way back. They've been besties from like maybe elementary school, maybe middle school or something, and they're besties now. As I said, was gonna originally make like a whole friend group, but once I made a third sim, Beatrice, I realized she looked a bit too mature to be hanging with these younger adults, so I just kind of scrapped the idea. But I might make them some other friends in the future, and they'll have like a nice little coquette, dolly friend group or something. But yeah, Beatrice, she's the auntie of Bianca. I've never showed her on my channel before, I think. If I remember, I'll put a picture on the screen. And the last sim, Edith, she's a granny. She's a little granny. I saw the dress from the Sweet Slumber Party Kit. It's like a nightgown thing, and I felt like it was a bit too like old woman for a young adult sim, which is what I usually make. So I thought maybe I should just make a coquette grandma. That'd be so cute. Not saying that like young adults can't wear that dress, obviously. I'm literally standing in a nightie right now while I'm making this recording. I love a night dress, okay? But I felt like it was a bit more like grandma coded, so I did that. I gave it to a grandma, and I thought she looked so cute. I don't know where on the recording I'll be saying this right now, or on the video. I don't know. As I said, I'm not recording this while I'm looking at the video or anything, so yeah. But if she's on the screen right now, look how cute she is. If she's not, wait to see how cute she is. She's adorable. And also like making older sims, like elders and even adult sims, sometimes it's so difficult for me because I love to make youthful young adult sims, even teen sims, and for me to make like a older looking sim, it's a bit challenging. So for me to do this in a way where it's more like my style but a little bit more mature or a little bit more like elderly or something, it was a nice like foot in the door for me to get used to this kind of stuff. And it's very important for me personally to learn how to do this, and also to make male sims, because as I'm making my save file, I'm gonna have to make more diverse looking sims, which includes male sims, children, elders, adults, the whole line. And I can't just make pretty young adult women all the time, unfortunately. I mean, I could. Nobody's stopping me. It's my game. But I do want to try different styles, try different aesthetics for different sims, different looks, different features and stuff. And I think this is a really good way to do that. But yeah, I think that's all I really have to say. I'm kind of talked out right now. I'm gonna start recording for the next video, the teen video. So I might leave y'all here, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.